can feel it coming.
Well, nothing is more auspicious than talking to the members of Vampire Weekend at Arturo's in Lomita, which is this tiny, not a hole in the wall, but like a Mexican restaurant, right, that Ezra and the guys were just eating at, and thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
You recently said in an interview that the album title has quite a few different meanings. Obviously, one can't not think about the video game.
Yeah.
And then the whole Nicaraguan influence as well.
Obviously, I'm aware of all the different definitions, but there's not really anything on the album that's explicitly about the video game or about, the counter-revolutionaries in Nicaragua. But to me, what was interesting about the word is just that kind of like very basic definition against, and how it kind of implies conflict and opposition. And I think those are themes on the album. It's kind of about exploring growing up and making decisions. And Contra's about that too. It's about choosing between two things. So,
well, it does also set you up for a nice remix later on down the line where someone will take the sounds from the video game and try to incorporate that in some type of remix.
That's actually a good idea, because we've never had like one of those 8-bit remixes yet.
A lot of California influence, or a lot of California themes, obviously in some of the tracks and some of the sounds.
Definitely.
Were you in California when you wrote the songs for the album?
Well, we certainly spent a lot more time in California over the past few years, obviously being on tour as a band, and also just kind of musically. But what's cool about being in a band and making music is that we can sit there and we can intellectualize all day and say, we're going to make like this West Coast album, there's going to be Sublime in there, and there's going to be, like African guitar pop, and there's going to be this and that. But then at the end of the day, what a lot of people respond to is just the songs.
Right.
And there's something really cool about that if you want to, you can unpack an album and go down through the influences and think about, what was the songwriter thinking about, what did the lyrics mean.
To watch the entire segment, go to bsides.tv.